Hi, everybody. Welcome to Baseball Discourse. And we get ready for the World Series. We know the participants, the Houston Astros against the Philadelphia Phillies. Should be an interesting World Series. The Astros taking care of the New York Yankees. Astros are undefeated so far in the postseason. Philadelphia Phillies, the surprise story in baseball. The Phillies, the last team to get into the postseason, number 3 seed among the wild card clubs in the National League, and there they are in the World Series. The pressure, as far as I'm concerned, is on the Houston Astros. Can they respond? I think they can. This is a great ball club. I picked the Astros. The Astros, I thought, were the best team in baseball, even over the Los Angeles Dodgers. And now they have the opportunity to prove it. They had a lot of fun at the expense of the New York Yankees. You know, it was an interesting championship series in both leagues. First, you had the Phillies and the San Diego Padres. In my opinion, two evenly matched ball clubs. And yet, it was a 5-game series. I picked, by the way, the right team because I said the team which won game 1 would win the series, and it was the Phillies. But it was just a 5-game series of the best of 7, and yet those were two evenly matched ball clubs. Then you've got the American League Championship Series. The Astros were the overwhelming favorites, and even though 3 of the 4 games were close score-wise, those were not evenly matched ball clubs. And I don't want to hear about the injuries from the perspective of the Yankees. The Yankees were overmatched by the Houston Astros in so many ways. The Astros had the better pitching, both starting pitching and in the bullpen. They had the better hitters, they had the better defense, and they had swagger. They had that swagger. The Houston Astros are what the New York Yankees used to be. The New York Yankees and all the other clubs in baseball right now want to be like the Houston Astros. Astros have had quite a run. Now, it's been tarnished because of the 2017 scandal, which I think was overrated. The Astros have been to 6 straight American League Championship Series. This is their 4th World Series in the last 6 seasons. But before they can be considered a great ball club, they have to win this World Series. The pressure's on them now. They have played so far in the postseason like the pressure is not on them. They have come through so many times. They have come through in the clutch. They have come through every time by taking advantage of the opposition's mistakes. You can't make a mistake against the Houston Astros. They will cash in on that mistake. Sign of a great ball club. But to validate that greatness, first of all, for many, to remove the stain of that 2017 season, they have to win this World Series. The Houston Astros are a hated ball club. Forget for just a moment that the country really was caught between a rock and a hard place because the Yankees are either well-liked or hated, and I know hate is a strong word, but I'm using it in the context of sports. But even though the Yankees are either well-liked, you either love them or you hate them, the country was caught between a rock and a hard place because the Houston Astros are not a feel-good ball club. The only thing that gives the Houston Astros some sense of feel-good identity is manager Dusty Baker. He's a feel-good story. But the Astros are not a well-liked team. Not at all. In other words, the country outside of Texas is going to be rooting for the Philadelphia Phillies in the World Series. But that doesn't matter. Here's why the pressure is on the Houston Astros: to validate their greatness, and they want to be considered a great ball club. They want to remove that stain of the 2017 season, even though they won the World Series. In order for them to be considered a great ball club, they have to win this World Series. If they want to go on the Mount Rushmore of baseball, if they want to be considered among the sport's great dynasties, up there with the Yankees, the Athletics, the Giants, to a lesser extent the Dodgers and the Cardinals, they have to win this World Series. So, should be a lot of fun. Astros, Philadelphia Phillies, I hope you enjoy the series. It starts on Friday. That means there's 4 days of no baseball games, but there will be a lot of baseball news in the interim, and we'll talk about it on Baseball Discourse. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.